When most people think of Nashville, country music is the first thing that comes to mind. But far from the bright lights of downtown, music is helping to heal the lives of the tiniest listeners. News Channel 5's Chris Conti and photojournalist Angie Dones show us how.
Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star.
Every day, a star is born in Music City.
From where you are.
Most find their beat on Broadway.
Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star.
Wonder what you are.
While others come to life
There's music happening all over the city.
in less conspicuous spaces.
I am going to loop this song several times.
Ellen Ham may not have a lavish recording studio,
I'm using GarageBand right now to edit it.
but the tracks she is laying down here are saving lives.
Skies are gray.
I'm here.
Doctors were able to predict that Matthew Parker would be born with Down syndrome.
You're okay.
What no one could see coming, though,
April 9th,
was this.
and he weighed 2.6 pounds.
10 weeks premature and with a hole in his heart, Kit and Gordon Parker's hearts stopped.
Very scary.
It's really scary.
We worried about his size, having Down syndrome.
Unable to breathe or eat on his own, doctors made the call to transport the 2-week-old from Chattanooga to Vanderbilt.
The doctors are using, it's grave, and, you really think, oh, it's really, he may not make it.
Matthew's muscles in his mouth are so weak he can't breastfeed.
As a mom, that's hard. It's so counterintuitive not to be able to breastfeed.
But that's where the beat of Music City comes in.
Hi, buddy. Hey, Matthew.
As a music therapist, Ellen Ham spends 15 minutes a day with Matthew.
There you go, buddy.
Don't say a word.
So now I'm going to make it harder for him to get the music.
Her instrument of
The
choice
speakers are right here on the side of this.
isn't an instrument at all.
Mockingbird, don't sing.
We call it PAL for short, P-A-L, but it's the pacifier activated lullaby.
Each time Matthew sucks on this pacifier, he hears a voice, a lullaby recorded specially for him by his mom.
He did not want to take this pacifier the first time I worked with him.
The itsy bitsy spider.
If Matthew creates enough pressure on the pacifier, he gets to hear his mother's voice.
Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
They have not developed yet in the womb the ability to suck, swallow, and breathe.
All the rain.
Oh, good job.
You just take for granted that they will drink from a bottle or breastfeed, and there's no extra work to it.
Went up the spout again.
As for whether this is working,
Oh my gosh.
when he first arrived, Matthew had no idea how to use a bottle.
It's absolutely working.
It's all about little milestones here, and this has been one of our big little milestones along the way.
Every day, musicians come to life in Music City, but one could say music is giving Matthew life.
Yeah. This kid's a fighter. He's a fighter.
Chris Conti,
Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star.
News Channel 5 HD.
What a great story. Vanderbilt Children's Hospital actually began the music therapy program as a study back in 2012. It was found to be so successful with premature babies that Ellen, the music therapist, is now a full-time employee of the hospital. And some really good news to pass along. Matthew was sent home from the hospital earlier this week.